Hello everybody, Jason Sciscoe here. I want to talk to you about the challenge of being blessed. You know, we talk about being cursed or having depression or breaking through the barriers or overcoming the barrenness. You know, we can all relate to that to some degree because we've all had that frustration. We've all had that delay. We've all had that distraction. We've all had the detour. But what happens when you get to the destination? What happens when God really starts blessing you? What happens when the barrenness is over and abundance starts flowing? Oftentimes we start having people around us that used to be our friends starting to criticize us, or people that used to be with you starting to feel a distance. But the point of the blessing is not to make you go up while others remain the same. The point of the blessing is that you would also have influence to help everybody else around you. So when the Bible says of Asher, let him be acceptable to his brethren, this is right after he says, let him be blessed with children. And so the blessing of favor goes right alongside of the blessing of harvest or the blessing of abundance or the end of barrenness. In other words, God factors all the details in. He does not want the blessing that he gives to us to be sabotaged by relationships around us that work in opposition to us. He's going to give us the favor that we need to continue in that progression. So for instance, if you're a pastor in a church and your church starts really having a great harvest of souls, he wants that to be a signal to the community that I'm blessing the community, not just separating off one little group that's being blessed while everyone else is just watching. It's not intended for us when we see someone else going forward for us to feel like we are left behind. Remember, it was Asher that thought they were passed over when they had the best blessing reserved for last. So all the other tribes are already blessed, and then God starts blessing Asher. So what God is doing is a thorough work for us to say, I want you to be blessed, and then I want you to be able to release the blessing to other people. So it's the blessing of favor that goes alongside. So I'm speaking that right now, that everything that God is doing to break barrenness in your life will not be sabotaged by people, but it will be celebrated by people. We need this good news. We need to hear these good reports. It's time for people to work together. There's so much division. We're hearing so much controversy in the world, race against race, and the government is constantly in chaos, it appears. The media is constantly pointing out the negative, but I'm here to tell you that God is working in the earth despite what everybody else is saying, and you can walk in favor. We need this divine favor. We cannot produce it by ourselves. Only God can help us. It's the same creative word as let Asher be blessed with children, let him be acceptable. It's that same creative word. So I'm releasing the creative power of God into your relationships right now, that you will have favor everywhere you go. And if you happen to be in the Houston area sometime, come see us at the Church Triumph at 1030 Strawberry Road. We love you. God bless you. I'll talk to you again real soon. Share this with somebody that you can encourage.